in that same division as the Green Bay Packers. You have Matthew Stafford, who actually dislocated the middle finger of his hand, but he's going to play with it a la Derek Carr. Tape it up, put a glove on it. He'll continue down the stretch.
All right, guys, as we say goodbye, how about who won the day? Start with you, Jimmy.
Well, I'm going to stay with Matthew Stafford. You know, he set a record as far as the comebacks, 8 comebacks in the fourth quarter. He's shown great leadership with that Detroit line team and coming from behind, and they're at the top of their division.
I'm going to go with Green Bay. A lot of talk about their offense coming alive last few weeks. But really, today was about their defense. A lot of injuries in the secondary. Clay Matthews has been injured this year, but they stopped the Seattle offense that put up 50 points last week, 500 yards. So great job by the defense.
I'm going to go young pass rusher Vic Beasley. 3 sacks, 1 strip.
Playing well.
1 touchdown. Almost an injury in the end zone celebrating. Be careful, young man. Dwight Freeney's had a great impact on him.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to go, Jimmy, throw some love out there to those coaches. I think Mike Smith, the defensive coordinator for Tampa, in that 5-game winning streak, this defense has stepped up. And believe you or not, if things change in Jacksonville with their head coaching job, I got a feeling this is the guy that's going to take his place.
Did you ever celebrate when you made a sack?
Jimmy broke, not anything like that. I'm hard to kill on the ground. I don't go off the ground.
Hey, how about the Pittsburgh Steelers? Your Steelers have won 4 in a row. They're among the hot teams in the league. We'll talk about Week 15 when we see you again for the pregame show next Sunday.
You know, I just try to play through it, play as good as I could, let those guys know that they may not be pretty coming in there, but those guys made some great plays for me. Obviously, didn't play as well as I can. Those 2 turnovers hurt us, but our defense played great, and then we were able to put together a drive late to go win it.
Yeah, another fourth quarter comeback for them. Here's the reports on Stafford. Torn ligaments, a joint dislocation of the middle finger of his throwing hand, expected to wear a glove the rest of the season. So what's this mean, Rodney?
Well, he's tough as nails, Dan, and he shows it each and every week. But this offensive line is average offensive line. He really does a great job of scrambling, moving around, buying time to offset some of the problems that they have. Anquan Bolden, coach, he's been terrific for him in the red zone and third down, and he makes a lot of tough catches.
And the thing that he does, it just seems like with 2 minutes to go, some way, somehow, he finds a way to win it. And that's what they're going to need from him. So, you know, he played today with that. He wasn't himself, as he said, but they need him out there because he's the guy that gives them confidence.
And Green Bay roughing up Seattle at home, trying to keep pace there. You got Giants, Dallas, and Green Bay left for Detroit.
Yeah, very, very tough schedule, but they know Detroit does. All they have to do is win that last home game against Green Bay, and they're the division champs.
Sunday Night Football ahead from New Jersey. Odell Beckham Jr. and the Giants taking on the boys. Up next, Bob Costas on the Giants making a playoff run.
Getting to chop guys from the back, and he got the same agent as me, so when I see his ass in Atlanta, I'm going to beat his ass.
Well.
It was a dirty play.
Yes.
No doubt about it.
All right, take a look at today's winners served fresh by Subway restaurants. Who wants to start?
I'll start off. I'll go with the Packers. I mean, Aaron Rodgers said they're gonna win out, and it looks like they're gonna win out.
I'm going to go with the Tennessee Titans. They've been trying to get above 500, finally did, and stayed in first place, tied for first.
Today's winners served fresh by Subway restaurants. 4-down territory, first down, the AFC playoff picture. How much trouble is Denver in?
You know what? I still believe in Denver. I mean, this is a veteran group. The only thing that scares me, Coach, is their offense.
Well, that's why I think they're in trouble. They're not able to run the ball because of injuries and their schedule. They've got New England, Kansas City, and Oakland left.
They had 16 yards rushing on Sunday. Second down, NFC playoff picture. Who's the favorite for the number 2 seed?
Well, Detroit's sitting in that spot right now, but I'm telling you who's going to be there, Seattle. Okay, as poor as they play, they've gotten blown out twice on the road, but we know how they play at home, and what about that schedule, Ronnie?
It is easy. When you talk about the 3 teams in their division, they have to play the Rams, Arizona, and San Francisco. They're definitely going to sweep those 3.
2 home games.
Third down, how does that Giants D contain Prescott and Elliott?
Well, just because you go 8-man in a box doesn't mean that you're going to necessarily stop him, but you have to stop the run. You have to force him to pass. And then for the defensive secondary, you have to play tighter. Take away the quick passing game, jam these guys at the line of scrimmage, and make plays on the ball.
First game of the season, their front 7 used their quickness, not size, used their quickness to handle Ezekiel Elliott. They've got to do that tonight, put the ball in Prescott.
And get off the field on third down. That's huge.
Who wins and why?
This is tough. I'm taking the Cowboys. I came in thinking the Giants would win. I'm taking the Cowboys. I think they're just too strong up front.
I'm taking the Giants. I think they do a good job on Ezekiel Elliott, and I think Eli Manning has a big game.
All right, we will see at halftime. We go back out to Bob Costas for a final word at MetLife Stadium. Bob?
Dan, when these two teams met back in week 1, it was back in week